From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hello everybody and welcome to Extreme Sim TV. On tonight's broadcast, it is the season finale race for the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model division. It is the Tame, the Bull 100 from the Las Vegas Bull Ring. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful, and I mean wonderful, Tuesday evening. Thank you for being here. Yes, looks a little different. Went through a little rebranding stage today. As you can tell, I'm going to be moving towards more of the streaming on this channel. Whether it's iRacing, other games, you kind of can see Lego Star Wars there somewhere. That's a lot of fun. Gonna be doing that soon. But for tonight's event, it is the season finale race, like I mentioned, for the Extreme Forces Racing League. I am currently getting there it is. Moving it to your screen now so you guys can see it. Here is the points and how they sit. Travis Lapenis is sitting at 472. William George just about 16 points back in second, 456. Dwayne Kernahan 416. Michael Steele sitting in fourth at a 403. And there is the rest of your standings. Right now, we have just started qualifying, everybody. Once again, thank you all for being here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to All-Star 15 TV. Sounds pretty nice. Getting some artwork made up nice for the channel. But let's see. Let's go look at William George as he is running his grandmother's Edie Williams scheme for TJ George Esports. And Michael Steele, there's the Don Metcalf machine. Condolences both to William George's family and Michael Steele's family. I was talking to Marcy earlier. It's her grandfather that passed away, and Michael is running a scheme dedicated to Don Metcalf, Marcy's grandfather. And William George, for the season finale, is running a scheme to pay his respects to his grandmother. So, wanted to extend my condolences once again to both families. After talking with both William a couple weeks ago and Marcy and Michael recently, you guys are great people. This league is full of great people. This is the season finale race, so I am very excited to see what the Extreme Forces Racing League does in the future. I very much hope I get a message within the next couple weeks about myself wanting to come back. It's not my decision. It is obviously the league's decision, but I very much hope that I will be seeing all these wonderful people, all these drivers, and this league again. But Travis Lapenis, looking to see if he's on track. There he is. It looks like he is done. Seems like everybody but Mike Retz has put out a time. And right now, it looks like David Vecchiarelli is sitting on that pole position by a good 10th You guys see it going across the top of your screen. Devin Smith sitting in second. Travis Lapenas puts up a time for third. Points contending Travis Lapenas and William George in fourth. Looks like .05 separate them two. Larson Parker looks to qualify fifth. Matthew Setzer in sixth. Michael Steele seventh. Dylan Dunford qualifies eighth. Dwayne Kernahan in ninth. Bradley Stefane in 10th. Rowdy Tony Richardson in 11th. Daniel Stragner in 12th. Brandon Richardson in 13th. And Mick Olofsson in that Pepsi 75 machine is going to qualify 14th. And driver to not take a time yet, it is Mike Retz. So, everybody, who y'all rooting for tonight? I know Marcy's obviously rooting for her husband, Michael. But who do you have for the championship? Is it going to be Travis Lapenas? Or is it going to be William George? Jeremy Lapenas says go 16 and go 36. JTG Motorsports represent.
All right, guys, we're going to do a special thing under the parade lap, the 5 and the number 9.
And before I forget, they are going to be doing a very special pace lap for William George and his grandmother Betty Williams and Michael Steele and Marcy's grandfather Don Metcalf. So there they go. I just put a poll up in the YouTube chat. So let's go and look at these wonderful two paint schemes honoring two very, very important people in a lot of friends and families' lives. You're looking at the 9 car of William George with the honoring paint scheme of Betty Williams. And we are going to go switch over to Michael Steele honoring Marcy Steele's grandfather, Don Metcalf. Both wonderful people recently just passed away. And these two really good drivers are giving them a heck of a send-off and paying a lot of respects as we are about to go green. There it is, everybody. We are green for the Tame the Bull 100. Vecchiarelli gets a really good restart in that 18. It shows 81, but he is really ripping that bottom nicely. Travis Lapenas right behind him, trying to hold that bottom, but look at that 95 of Devin Smith holding serve on that outside for a little while, but Larson Parker in that 48. Now utilizing that inside line. There goes Devin Smith to the inside. Did his best to stop the bleeding. Loses a couple positions, but now back on the inside. This track is about 0.4 of a mile. Can really lap it very fast, less than 15 seconds, about the same time to get around Bristol Motor Speedway in a Cup vehicle. But your top 5, this is how they look. David Vecchiarelli is P1, Travis Lapine is P2. That's points leader Travis Lapine. Larson Parker in that 48 TJ George machine, sitting in 3rd. Devin Smith in that 95, pretty cool looking scheme. And then other points champion contender in that Betty Williams Memorial vehicle is William George. We are 7 laps in of 100, and we are clicking away.
Caution, yellow
Yeah, caution is out on the racetrack. Mick Olofsson looks to have an issue. Let's go back and find out what had happened. Gonna put it in slow motion. But there's that 75 Pepsi Cola machine. Let's see what happens. On the backstretch.
Bradley, I don't know if you could tell, but I about lost it in that corner.
Still looking pretty good in that Ford Mustang Pepsi Cola machine. Ooh, did he get on the gas a little too hard? It looks like he's about to lose it. There goes the back end. Oh, you see him fighting that wheel. Please tell me he doesn't hit anything. And he does a very good job. Very good job. No damage on that 75 Ford Mustang Super Late Model machine. We are under caution for the first time here tonight. That was a very good save. Wish I could make saves like that. Usually I just dig myself into a further hole. Alright, everybody, we have a poll going up on the YouTube chat area. It is for who do you think is going to win the Extreme Forces Racing League Championship here tonight, Travis Lapine or William George? We are actually at a dead heat 50-50. Looks like we're gridding up, getting ready to go. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe to All Star 15 TV. You will be seeing a lot more iRacing races along with some other games. Should be interesting. Gonna be playing a little Lego Star Wars later.
Green.
But there we go. 18 is gone and away. David Vecchiarelli. Good restart. Travis Lapine on that inside as well, protecting that bottom. William George now on the bottom, moves up to P4 where he started. Looks like Matthew Setzer in that 3 was stuck on the outside for just a little bit, loses a position. But right in front of him is that 5 machine of Michael Steele, running that Memorial Don Metcalf machine. Doing a really good job up 1 position from where he started. But it looks like David Vecchiarelli is pulling away from the field. He's looking at about a 2nd lead over points leader Travis Lapine. This is the Tame the Bull 100, the season finale race for the Extreme Forces Racing League. Lapine looking to get passed by Larson Parker. There goes the move. But now he needs to keep William George behind him. William George with the run on the outside. Gonna try to diamond it to make it work. Gonna cut towards the inside. Now he has to worry about Devin Smith in that 95. If that 95 gets to his outside, he's not gonna be able to accelerate very well coming off the turns. There goes William George past Travis Lapine. Those are your points battling drivers. Remember the poll up in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this championship here tonight? David Vecchiarelli up about 2 seconds on Larson Parker. So here is your top 5, 20 laps into the race. David Vecchiarelli is P1. 2.5 seconds back is Larson Parker. William George passes Travis Lapinus 2 laps ago to take over third. Travis Lapinus in fourth. Devin Smith in fifth. Matthew Setzer in sixth. Michael Steele sitting in 7th place right now. Dwayne Kernahan 8th place. 9th place is that 89 of Bradley Stefane. And Tony Rowdy Richardson is sitting in 10th place in that 18 Rowdy car. But here is your race leader, about 2.5 seconds ahead of the field. That is David Vecchiarelli. Now, the one thing I would be worried about with him getting to I'd say almost a 3-second lead now. 23 laps in, yes, we've had one caution, but I'd very much be worried about burning up your equipment. You do not get an extra set of tires.
The yellow flag is
But
out.
Mike Retz has crashed. Oh, geez, let's go back and see what happened. Looks like he was the only one. We're going to put it into slow motion, so give it about 10 seconds and you'll see what happened. It looks like he's entering turn 3. Oh, he's going to clip the wall and ride the wall. Actually, that was entering turn 1, but he's going to clip the wall, ride the wall. And now he's going to have a serious issue trying to make the turn. See those brakes? They're lit up like Christmas trees. Turning into Seth Rollins, burning it down, trying to save the car. And does a phenomenal job. Not a lot of damage on that right side. Still drivable, but obviously going to be a lap down here as he's on pit road trying to fix some damage. Ooh, we got 8 people watching. The poll is still sitting at 50-50 for Travis Lapinus and William George. Who will win the EFRL championship here tonight? We only have 4 votes. The leader is Larson's uncle. Oh, Vecchiarelli is Larson Parker's uncle? Interesting. Thanks for the special lap at the start, guys. It means a lot. Yeah, thank Mick Olofsson, because he's the one that came to me and told me about it. But obviously, thank Dean. A lot of the admins here. Oh, people are moving towards William George here. Have 5 votes now. Well, William George is up 1 position on Travis Lapinus. Oh yeah, no kidding. They are the same. Shows how much I pay attention. All right, lights are out on the pace car. We are about a half a lap away from going green. There goes the pace car to pit road. And there goes Vecchiarelli.
Green flag. Green
Excellent
flag.
restart. Woo! I knew that was coming. They are
yellow
stacking
flag
up
is
right
out.
behind him. William George gets in there way too hot and spins Larson Parker, or half spins Larson Parker. We will go back and see that. See if we can get a better view of it. Here it is. William George goes in there very hot, trying to get underneath Larson Parker in that 48. All battling for a championship here. And then Travis Lapinus is going to fill that inside hole. Oh, 95 goes right into the 9, and it just stacks everybody up. A lot of damage on that 95 machine of Devin Smith. It looks like Michael Steele's got some front end damage. But look at this. That 18 of Rowdy Tony Richardson gets through no problem. Splits the middle. Looks like the 9 does not have a lot of damage. Looks like the 48 has a little bit on the left rear. But it looks, for the most part, that the 95 of Devin Smith, you see him in that black, yellow, and red car, a lot of front end damage there. So we are currently under caution once again, about to put lap 33 up on the boards. I think it's the same photo that you had up on your... I think it's the same photo that you had up on your Facebook. What's going on, Dean? How are you, pal? And Marcy, this is a great league. 100% a great league. And I hope I get a message sometime in the future about wanting to come back for next season. But looks like we are getting ready to go. Lights are out on the pace car. Following contest scheduled for one fall. David Vecchiarelli, Larson Parker, your front row. The 9 and the 16 championship contenders in your second row. Let's see if the 9 tries it again. No, he's going to think better of it. But Travis Lapenas is looking to get to the inside of William George. Not going to happen there. But there needs to be more of a gap between these two if William George wants to be the champion here tonight. Lap 37 on the books, coming to 38 as we speak. You are watching the battle for the championship right now. Looks like Michael Steele just had an issue on racetrack.
Caution, yellow flag.
And there is the yellow out on the track. Let's go see what happened with him. Michael, usually a really good driver, not having a lot of issues losing a vehicle. But let's see what happens here. Ooh, it looks like Tony Richardson just gets into the back of him. Ooh, and then kills him in the left front tire. That's going to leave a mark. And it looks like the 94 spins to 29. Dylan Dunford gets Brandon Richardson as well. A lot of damage on that 5 machine. And then Dwayne Kernahan gets into Michael as well. Oh, don't hit those barrels. Oh, I just kissed it. But Michael has a lot of damage on that vehicle.
I think that's already set up.
That's unfortunate. Oh, really? Dean, well, that makes me very happy. And I very much mean that. I think I've said it every week that I've broadcasted. This is one of my favorite leagues. Not just for the racing, not just for the drivers, but also for the community in that comment section, in the Discord. Where's my face pump emoji? But yeah, Dean, sky's the limit when it comes to this league. David Vecchiarelli still your first place driver at the moment. Larson Parker is sitting in second in that 48 machine. Third is William George in the Betty Williams Memorial Paint Scheme. And Travis Lapenas in the Clifford, the big red super late model machine. I don't know. Had nothing for it. But it looks like we're about to go ready. We're about to go green next time by, because words. Man, 6 votes and we are 50-50. Poll is going to end around lap 75. But here we go. Green flag is about to get in the air, and David Vecchiarelli is gone.
Green flag, green flag.
Larson Parker with another good restart from that outside second place position. Third place is William George with Travis Lapinus right behind him. Those two are driving for the championship here tonight. Pretty much single file for the first 10 vehicles. Currently watching our points lead. Going into tonight's race, there were 16 points separating Travis Lapinus from William George. Gonna need to have a little more separation between the two drivers. Ooh, 9 gets a little loose coming out of turn 4. Gonna move it to TV number 2. Maybe we can get a better view of what's going on here. Looks like we're on the infield for this. There's a really good turn 3 to 4 across the line. David Vecchiarelli not pulling away as fast as he was earlier. He does have the fastest lap of the race at a 14:55. That is about a 10th and a half faster than the closest driver to him. Wow. This is a good lap. But we are almost halfway here tonight. On your screen right there is David Vecchiarelli in that 18. Second place is Larson Parker, almost the second back already. Travis Lapinus has made the pass on William George. Ooh, the 48 looked like he washed up the track right there. Gonna lose a lot of time to race leader Vecchiarelli. But 2, 3, and 4 on your screen right now. If William George can force the issue and maybe trap Travis Lapinus behind the 48, possibly make a move and gain 2 positions. We are on the second half of the race. This is the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model series. Tame the Bull 100 from the Las Vegas Bull Ring. Michael never got his black flag cleared, so he was kicked out. No, really? That's very unfortunate. I am very sorry to hear that, Michael and Marcy. Look at this great battle for second here. If this keeps going on the way it is, Devin Smith in 5th place, that 95 machine with that front end damage, will be right to the back bumper of William George. Vecchiarelli about 3.5 seconds ahead of second place Larson Parker. Just to take a view of where everybody is, here's from the spotter stand. There's David Vecchiarelli, and there's Larson Parker just coming out of turn 4 right there. Big difference. Almost about 4 seconds. We'll be catching lap traffic in just a few moments, it looks like. You can see Mick Olofsson on the left-hand part of your screen in some shots. But the battle still remains.
The yellow flag is out.
And Matthew Setzer has crashed. Ooh, looks like he might have taken William George with him. Oh, noes. Let's see what happens in that 3. Oh, looks like the 95 gets the 9. Oh, wow. A lot of action right there. Let's go back and see that again. Here it is. Let's see it from the William George angle. It looks like Devin Smith gets into the back of William George, spins him, and Bradley Stefane can't see what happened, and spins Matthew Setzer as well. But we are about to put lap 62 up on the board. We are under caution. Vecchiarelli on pit road. While we are under caution, let's send it over to the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For all things nerdy, go check out the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. New episodes every Friday.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
All right, pit stops have just happened. I was wrong. They do have tires. Travis Lapanis in that 16 is currently P1, Dwayne Kernahan P2, Dylan Dunford third, Daniel Strackner and Rowdy Richardson rounding your top five. We are green once again. Dwayne Kernahan's going to stay on that outside, going to try to get a good run coming out of turn 2. 94 of Dunford has taken second place, but points leader Travis Lapanis is about a half a second ahead of Dylan Dunford, pulling away from the field. Gonna have to see if William George, David Vecchiarelli, or anybody who pit, see if they can get back some positions with only about 34 laps to go. Travis Lapanis, your leader, almost opening it up from a second to Dylan Dunford. There is the 94 of Dylan Dunford. Dwayne Kernahan in that 36. William George in that 9. Eddie Williams' machine got past the 18 very fast. Now he's looking to get by Dwayne Kernahan for third. As the position, and there he goes. He's going to pull Larson Parker along with him. Biggest mover since the restart is William George. Gonna stick on board and watch him. But Larson Parker is making moves behind him. Here comes David Vecchiarelli as well. All right. 13 people watching. We only have 6 votes. We have a couple more laps before the poll ends. The poll is sitting in the chat. We are tied 50-50.
The yellow flag is out.
Who is winning this championship here tonight? Looks like the 18 could have crashed and probably taken out the 29 as well. So, let's see what had happened. There's the 18 and the 29. Ooh, the 19 just gets in hot. And no contact there yet. Ooh, just gets on it a little hard and loops it in front of the 29. And it looks like the 29 had a big issue after that contact. Let's go look at Brandon's screen. Let's see. The 18 gets loose, comes across the 29. And it looks like the 29 is going to try to correct it right in front of the 2 of Daniel Stragner. Ooh, looks like the 29 wanted to possibly go back to the hauler area. Wow. And he is stuck. So his night's gonna be over. His race is gonna be over. Travis Lapine is still your leader. Just about 25 laps to go. 7 votes in, William George for the championship. Gonna close it in just a couple more laps. Yes, Randy Pepler. The 29 has left of the building. Oh, now we're back to 50-50. Well, on that case, I guess I might just flip a coin. But I appreciate everybody hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and participating in the poll for tonight's race, who's winning the Extreme Forces Racing League Championship. We are almost about to go green. I think the lights on the pace car are about to go off. There they are. We're going to start grid, and your front row is going to be points leader Travis Lapine and Dylan Dunford. Second place in points, needing to gain about 16 plus points on Travis Lapine is that 9 car of William George, and Larson Parker on his outside. Here we go. Travis Lapine is away.
Green, green, green.
9 fills the spot very easily. Looks like he's going to be able to take second place, no problem. But he almost gets up into Dylan Dunford. Ooh, there's contact
Caution,
there.
yellow flag.
Devin Smith crashed. Let's see what happened. He's that 95. Something happened. Ooh, Matthew Setzer. Let's go take a look at him.
What the heck happened there?
Does he get punted? I'm gonna have a better view if we were from like a chopper angle. Alright, there you see the 3 in the 89 as they're about to enter turn 3. Looks like the 3 kind of comes down on the 89. 3 spins.
It's a tight track. That's what Cole.
And that's also gonna collect possibly the 2 and the 95. Ouch. But it also looked like Dylan Dunford wrecked. Let's see what happened. 2 drivers fighting for the same bit of real estate. There's William George trying to get and take second place. Gonna wash up just a little bit. And there it is. Oh, is Larson Parker gonna miss it? And he does. Good job, 48. Ooh. Stefane hits the 94. Well, TJ George Esports, it has been a great season. He says, that's our boy George, keep moving. Even if we don't win the championship, it's been a damn good season for us and the Lapine family. 100% right. Travis needs to finish 9th or better to wrap up this title, no matter what George does. Get him next season, Michael, and Dean confirms that was some net code. So we are about to go green. Lapine, George, your front row. Think probably not going to end well for William George, because there goes Vecchiarelli to that inside. Vecchiarelli's going to take second place with ease, it looks like. And William George is going to end up fighting for third. Larson Parker to the inside of William George. You see it on your screen right there. and actually kind of lets the 9 have it. Coming to 15 laps to go as they go through 3 and 4, back to the line.
The yellow flag is
And
out.
yellow is out. Matthew Setzer in that 3 is around again. Let's see what happens here. A lot of damage on that front of that 3 car. Ooh, he's just going to lose it all himself. Dylan Dunford gets around no problem. 18 gets around. And he's back on his way. If you haven't seen him yet, please go to the beginning of this stream. Both William George and Michael Steele were running memorial schemes tonight. Michael Steele was running his wife Marcy's grandfather, Don Metcalf, in remembrance of him. He recently just passed. So once again, for the chat and everybody, condolences to Marcy, Michael, and their family. And on your screen right there is William George. He is running the Betty Williams scheme that he went to Victory Lane a couple weeks ago. Right after she passed, TJ made the scheme, and he ended up winning in it. A lot of emotions that night from both William George and a couple of the other drivers. But we are about to go green, everybody. There he is. There's Travis Lapenas, your points leader for the time being, and could possibly be the championship winner here tonight. Lights are still out on the pace car, so kind of shocked. Usually these cautions don't last this long, but looks like we're gonna go green with about 10 laps to go. South Boston was the win. Thank you, TJ George. Oh, that was one of the most difficult interviews I've ever conducted as the pace car. It's pit road and we are about to go green. Lapenas, Vecchiarelli, your front row. Here we go. 10 laps to go, everybody.
Green flag.
Great
Green
restart
flag.
by Lapenas. Good jump by that 16. Vecchiarelli separates championship contenders. Somebody did the math, and as long as Travis Lapenas finishes 9th and above, he will be your champion here tonight with 7 laps to go. Vecchiarelli wants this win. Look at this. That 18 with a full head of
Yellow
steam.
flag.
And it looks like Devin Smith might have wrecked. He dropped about 5 or 6 positions. Very fast. Ooh, it looks like Dwayne Kernahan could have gotten into the back of him. Gonna see it right here. Here comes the 36. Might punch in that Ollie's outlet a little bit, and there goes the 95.
I'll let you have it back. You want to be like that, man.
Wow. That's going to stack up a bunch of vehicles behind him. Oh, it looks like we're going to be going green with probably a green-white checkered on board. Marcy, I hear you. I personally do not know the ruling about black flags getting cleared, or I would gladly answer that for you, but it is unfortunate Michael's not in the race anymore. Should be a very interesting restart. Would assume if William George can get there, he's gonna try to push the envelope. And the lights are out on the pace car. We are just about a half a lap away from going green for the conclusion of the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model series. Tame the Bull 100. Pace car is on pit road. Can the 16 get an excellent restart like he's had all night? There he goes.
Green flag, green flag.
Vecchiarelli with a very good restart on that outside as well. Going to overdrive it just a little. Going to try to get even with that 18. 9 gets loose coming out of turn 2. Going to try to stay towards that inside. But we're coming to the white flag. Tropical Travels white flag here tonight. One more turn. Travis Lapenas. Can he survive? And he will be the EFRL champion for the super late model division. With the win at Tame the Bull 100, he takes home the championship as well. Wow. Let's go back to that line. Too fast. Too fast. There he is. Second place is going to be William George. Third place, Larson Parker. Now let's go see William George burn it down. Looking for Travis Lapenas in the Discord so we can interview him. But let's see, do we have a William George? Survey says there he is. William George, AJ Capola in the Nerds Doing Nerd Things broadcasting booth. You got a copy, pal?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, man. Just a little too late with the run towards the finish here tonight and for the season, because you really lit it up the last couple races. But man, what a great battle all season between you and Travis Lapenas. What do you got to say, pal?
All I gotta say is congratulations to Travis, and he did a heck of a job. Way to go on the win. I tried to give it all I had at the end there, but I'd like to say congratulations to him, and I'll take a podium. I'll finish behind him anytime.
Well, you did a fantastic job all season. you definitely made the championship worth keeping an eye on for the most part. But with this season under wraps, what are you hoping to take away from the way this season finished to bring towards next season?
Yeah, all I can say is just it's been some really hard racing. We've all learned to race each other. We've earned some friendships. We have a couple of rivals, but it's like I said, it's part of the beast here, or short track racing. Stuff is going to happen, but at the end of it, we all should just get over it and just hang out, chill, be friends about it. I mean, it's just racing.
Yeah, everything gets heated during uh during the race, and afterwards when you get to relax, you're like, yeah, I probably would have done the same thing in some instances. But man,
Exactly.
congratulations on a wonderful season. You were gonna come up runner up here for the inaugural season of the Extreme Forces Racing League, their super late model division. But man, I cannot wait to see what you guys do next season. In the off season, though, is there anywhere people can watch you run? Any broadcasts in other places to
Yeah.
stay up to what you're doing?
I'm running a league for next gen under Black Sheep Motorsports with Jim Blankenship and all of them. Then I'm running the East Coast Tour Modified Series. Trying to think of something else I'm running here. Uh, I think there's one more that I'm about to do. Oh, ITZR. I'm about to do some races with them and finish off their season.
All right. Well, if you want to stay up with William George until next season with the Extreme Forces Racing League, he just listed off a couple leagues. Might have to check out that modified league. But
Oh, definitely, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
well, dude, once again, congratulations. I know it's not the championship burnout that you wanted to do tonight, but still a hell of a fought battle, and we are gonna go talk to Mr. Travis Lepanis, your championship leader now.
Heck yeah! Like I said, I just want to say congratulations to him, and like I said, I didn't expect to finish the season like this. I honestly thought I was gonna finish in the rear, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. But Travis put up a hell of a fight. Like, man,
All
it
right,
is what
dude.
it is, and we're gonna finish next season.
We will talk to you later, pal.
Definitely take it easy.
Yeah. All right, here is Travis Lepanis, your championship winner of the Extreme Forces Racing League. Travis Lepanis, AJ Capola up in the Nerds Doing Nerd Things broadcast booth. You got a copy, pal.
Got you, AJ.
Hey, are there tires still on that super late model? Because I could see a very huge black circle on the front stretch here.
Uh, not after those ones. I'm not gonna lie, my donut game isn't really that good. My stand around with checkered flag game is pretty good, and drinking a beer is pretty good. But my donut game is not that great. I got to admit. But yeah, we burnt a little bit off those.
Well, all season long, it's been a battle between um, you and a couple other drivers, along with William George. What do you have to take through the battle of the season from all that to tonight to winning the championship? Let's hear your thoughts on it.
The series is something different. I mean, because there's just some guys here that didn't run every race. If you go back to like Brady Floyd earlier, Larson Parker didn't take on until time through. Their gunners. TJ Lane was here for a little bit, and he was a wheelman too. But you got consistency: William George, Dwayne, Mike Steele, lots of good guys that are fun and clean to race with every single week. So it's kind of a dynamic, how would you say, field of cars that you have to deal with every single week here.
Well, what does it mean to be the first champion of the Extreme Forces Racing League?
Lots. I mean, I respect Dean and the Extreme Forces Racing League. Between their ARCA, this league, the Dirt League they started up, I'm enjoying the Dirt League. I might keep doing that. He runs a really good ship. He doesn't put up with any BS, which I respect. So to be the champion in the Super Late Model League means a lot. I mean, I didn't expect to run the full year this year. I had a curling team. I don't know where in the US you are, but in Canada we have a sport called curling. I was on a team and I bailed because I found this league so much fun.
Curling is my equivalent to bocce. I literally call curling ice bocce, and it's literally the only Olympic sport I watch in the winter.
All right, it translates. But yeah, this league was so much fun. I we were at the tail end of the curling season, so for Langley in the first few, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm going to skip a few." So uh, made the juice worth the squeeze on that one. Glad to get a couple wins. It's hard to win these races. I mean, I won Phoenix, and then tonight started as survival. Just stay around George, maintain my 16-point lead, and then the cards kind of fell into my lap, sort of say, and played the strategy. Knew I had a lot of tire left. Dwayne pitted and then confirmed that the tire wear was pretty good. So I felt pretty good having control of the restarts. But man, those were a lot of restarts.
Yeah, no kidding.
I sweated a lot. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you had to really take control of a lot of restarts here tonight, especially when you had William George right behind you. Um, there was no room for a mistake or a spin of tire, but you had Vecchiarelli and Parker very fast all night. They could have very much helped dictate this championship battle, but with this being the last race of the season and you winning the championship, until next season, if people wanted to follow your racing career on iRacing or in real life, feel free to tell anybody where they can find you.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know all my things. If you go on Facebook, you got Travis Lapinus, the way it's spelt here. You got JTD Motorsports on Facebook. That stands for Jeremy Lapinus, Travis Lapinus, Dwayne Kernahan. So there's three of us in this league that are racing in real life. So you can follow us there. And then can't look too far from Extreme Racing League. We'll be in the ARCA races, the late model races, the modified races. A little bit of SCAR is another league I'm in, and some endurance races. So we're here to have fun and lead laps and win races. We're not here to look good. We're here to be fast.
There you go. I like the sound of that. Well, Travis, once again, congratulations on your championship. It was very hard fought all season. Last couple of weeks, it looked like William George was really going to be able to get to you because he was finishing better than you and really closed it up to about 16 points, but couldn't finish it out.
Well, if you look at it, I don't want to take it away. We were really close. William George is a good, clean racer. I enjoyed racing him every single race this year, but a lot of it was self-induced. Nashville, I tried going for the win and it backfired. He finished one spot ahead of me in the last one, so I feel I was there. He finished ahead of me, not by a lot. We stayed in it. It's part of the game plan.
Well, I'm happy you were here all season. It's always fun watching you race, and I can't wait for you to come back next season for the Extreme Forces Racing League and defend your championship.
We'll be back. I don't know if we'll be. I don't know if it'll be defending the championship. I do have some real racing here taking place May 28th in Medicine Hat, racing my asphalt modified, and then a few more after that. So I'll be here when I can. I enjoy your announcing. I enjoy this league. See y'all in Hickory.
Oh, thank you. Happy somebody enjoys my voice. All right, Travis. You have a good one, and hopefully to see you soon.
See you in Victory Lane soon, AJ.
All right, everybody. That was your championship winner, Travis Lapinus. Man, what a great season, everybody. I can't thank Dean Qualley, Mick Olofsson, obviously Travis, Michael Steele, Marcy, all the drivers, Dwayne Kernahan, Jeremy Lapinus for being the comedic relief in the chats as well. Thank you, everybody, for making my experience broadcasting this league so enjoyable and looking forward to every Tuesday night. This was the Tame the Bull 100. It was won by your championship winner, Travis Lapinus. William George does finish second. You all have a wonderful evening. Hopefully see you guys soon for Extreme Sim TV and the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. I am AJ Capola. See you all later.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.